Good morning. I am hopping on quickly. I told Debbie that I would pop on. I tried to get on yesterday, but I won't lie, I ended up being lazy. And then I got into the sixth season of Black Mirror. And then I started watching that. I was like, hey, there's no way I'm getting off the couch right now. So I wanted to kind of chit chat about partying in July. I love partying. It's my number one way of meeting new people and then hopefully converting them into recruits. So it's also a source of high PRV because if you're partying, then hopefully you're getting in sales. So first I'm going to talk like a couple of things today. First I wanted to talk about how to find people to party. Okay. What I want you to do today is take out a notebook and I want you to write down at least 2 to 3 people for each of these categories that I'm going to tell you. And be really specific with them. Like somebody, sorry, I think I cut out there for a second because of my Wi-Fi. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I don't know if you heard me. So I'm going to talk about who we're going to ask to party. Okay. So write down 2 to 3 people for each of these categories and really think about them. So people that have asked you for samples, especially recently during this catalog season, sometimes I send out sample packs or new catalog packs. So 2 people you've sent samples to recently, 2 or 3 people from the reorder tab. If you don't know that, it is under my performance. It's under the performance tab and then sales report and reorder. And I can hear my kid coming downstairs, so I apologize if they bust in. And then what I would usually do is change the parameters from 3 to 6 months, just because by then they'll probably want to reorder. Shh, please be quiet and screaming, all that stuff. They'll need to reorder, so you can, I'll tell you what to say to them, but it's time to reorder. Maybe you want to get in with a couple of your friends and we'll have a shopping link kind of party. We'll talk about different parties in a minute. So 2 people from the reorder tab, 2 to 3 people who have shown interest in a party but haven't partied. So this is a great thing to keep track of if you're not keeping track already. Write down people who have shown interest in partying but haven't yet. If you're just tuning in, I'm showing ways to ask people to party, and we want to write down 2 to 3 people who've asked for samples recently, who are on your reorder list for your reorder tab, who have shown interest in partying but haven't partied yet, people who might need extra income. So here's another thing to keep track of in a little notebook when you're going through your newsfeed. Prior summer hosts. That's something you can find in your order history of your workstation. I mean, it might take you a minute, but just scroll all the way back down to last summer and you can see who the last summer hosts were, or even fall hosts, because it's time for them to get their summer scents, and then we can hit them back up again in the fall for a fall party. Good morning, Debbie. Everybody should re-watch this. I've already gone over a couple different people categories. So I'm just going to keep going. New recruits or parents of, new graduates or parents of new graduates. A good selling point for this would be like, all right, let's get you a cute warmer, love your journey. That's perfect for that. Or even like a mini warmer if they want it for their bathroom. I don't know how that works. My dorm when I was growing up in college and I only lasted for 1 semester in that college. I had to come back to my house because I was like, I can't do this. But it was like a room and then 1 shared bathroom and then another room. So it was only 2 rooms in that bathroom. But I do know that there are dorms that have big ones. So you'll have to just see what the, what's allowed there. I'm sure that they would much rather have Scentsy warmers than candles. So, but the thing we're going to say is like, let's get your favorite scent that your mom warms at home so it can feel like home while you're away. Okay, so that's a big one. And then we can throw in there like, all right, let's get some unplugged products for your car, for your trip to college, stinky gym bag. All right. You're going to need some scent packs, cleaning stuff. I mean, makes cleaning easier for kids who don't want to clean. So many things that you could do with that. And then this one I am loving, and I was able to, let me actually put one other thing in here. So when we talk about these parties, we want to kind of put these parties into, put the people into the category of like what you want. I'm trying to like figure out how to word this. Gear the party towards the person, I guess is what I'm saying. Like that. So if you're going to do new graduates, you're going to do like things like scent memories, things to help clean, things on the go. Also party styles geared towards the people you are trying to get parties from. So here's an example. I have a lady who bought the Wonder Woman warmer and the wax, and that was whenever it first came out. So she needs another wax bar. And she is a friend that I've known for a long time. She's in Pennsylvania, so I can't do anything at the house. But I had this really cool idea. She loves books. And so my idea was, let's have like a cool book-themed party. And I've already found like a ton of interactive things to do with that. And I am going to throw in Scentsy stuff, and I will have to think about more of the, I already have my prize set aside. It's going to be weathered leather. But the point I'm making is so I asked her, I reached out and asked her, and she was like, let me think about it. I've got a lot going on. And I said, I think this would be really fun. It's a book theme. You love books, blah, blah, blah. And literally 10 minutes later, she came back and was like, girl, I've been thinking about all the fun things that we could do in this party. And so we have already set it for August. That's the beginning of the incentive season for the trips, and we're ready to roll. So I do need another July party, but this is the party I'm going to be doing in July. And this is another category that you should do. So while you're writing down the people for this one, I want you to go to your Facebook feed and ask your Facebook friends who are teachers. Say, who on my Facebook feed or who of my Facebook friends are teachers? Raise your hand, because you always want them to, you're calling them to action. Like, comment below if you're a teacher, or raise your hand in the comments if you're a teacher, something like that. Today, you are not going to reach out about this party style. You're just going to interact on that post with a funny GIF, or if you've known them for a while, ask if they're still teaching the same grade, that kind of thing. If they do like an art one, I did art GIF. The next day, we're going to come in with this party style, okay? So this is, I called mine, and you can call it whatever you want, or you can use my name if you'd like as well. The It Makes Sense Teacher Challenge. And so what you're going to try and do is get 3 to 6 teachers. I probably wrote down 9, and I got 3 yeses. So I will ask those other people again if maybe they want to do a second challenge in August who didn't do the first one. But the idea is like a host off. So what you're going to do is each of those teachers will have a separate link, and you'll say, like, I'm just going to use my name, Erin's classroom link, or Erin DeRozier's teacher challenge link. I'll have to think of exactly what I'm going to say, but you want to make sure they have each of the person's name. You could even put I know we don't have that much space, but you can even put the teacher's name and then the school name if you wanted to. So what you'll say is each of the teachers will get whatever their link comes up to. Like if it's $200, they'll get $20 in free product and 2 half off. You can give them the perpetual, or you could, just say 1 half off. But the teacher who gets the most on their link will get, you can either do a percentage of your commission donated to them, or what I chose to do was a gift card. I said either Target or Amazon to help get you set up for your classroom. I had a couple people who were so excited about this. So I've got three teachers that I'm going to do, and I believe I'm going to do it the week before SFR because I can't be worrying about it during SFR. But I'm going to show a lot of like counter clean for cleaning whiteboards. I'm going to show unplugged. I'm going to show ways to combat stinky kids. Lots of different things like that. So that is exciting. And that brings us into the type of party. So to got these people that you're going to ask, now you want to see, all right, all of these parties can be geared towards somebody. And if you are friends with your people that you're asking, or you're communicating, engaging online, you should know what they like. Okay. So, the first one I have is an ice cream social. You can ask to do it at somebody's house, or if you don't have somebody to do it, you can do these at your own house. The fun thing about this is you're going to ask your guests to bring their favorite ice cream topping. So not only does it give you some information about them, it also makes them feel obligated to come to the party because, like, okay, if my favorite topping is nuts, I can't not come to the party because I have to bring the nuts, you know? So that's a great way to learn something about them and ensure they'll come. Young moms, you could get together and do a splash bash at a pool at their house, or even a recreational center pool if you're able to do that. All the kids are swimming, playing around. You can even do it on they have those splash pads that you could buy now. Have your testers, have some drinks for the moms, Capri Suns for the kids, and then just, make it like a fun thing. You could have a breakfast buddy party where you could have everybody bring their own stuffed animal or their favorite stuffed animal or buddy, and they come in their pajamas and you guys have brunch. And then you're showing them all the new scents, all the things they can get to refresh their buddy and things like that. Next month, and this is definitely something I'm going to look at for past hosts, is a last chance first glance party where you're saying, all right, look, this is all the stuff. I think this might be an August party because now we're launching our new one in September. So in August, you'll be like, look, this is the last chance you can get this stuff. It's 10% off or even 20% off if it's not coming back, if they're still going to do that this year. And not only will this be your last chance to get this, y'all will get the first glance or even the first sniff, if you can do this at an in-home party, of the fall stuff. People love being the first and seeing the first and getting the first glance at things. And so that's a really big one that I definitely recommend. Wedding favors and gifts. This is huge this time of year. So you could do a fragrance flower on the table. Not only is that going to be beautiful, if you picked one that changes color, it would also, bring out a beautiful color, but it will give the guests and the bride a scent memory. So when they smell that again, it's going to bring them right back to that wedding. Like, damn, you remember all that fun we had at Aaron and Daniel's wedding and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So those are things you could put on the table. You could also do customized scent circles, again, with the scent theme in mind. You pick a scent, I think I have some right here, actually. You could get some of these 2-inch round labels. And these are matte, but you could do glossy as well. And you could literally make something on Canva that has a cute little bride and a groom, the date, their name. You could, if they have some kind of symbol that they're putting on their wedding favors, you could ask what their invitation looks like, incorporate that. That would be breathtaking to hand out everybody. Like here, on your, oh my gosh, it just came to me. Follow us on our journey and take this scent circle for your journey or something like that. You know what I mean? So that is cool. You could also incorporate them into bridesmaids gifts. I know a lot of newer brides are asking people to be in their bridal party with gifts. So again, a flower, something like that. You could even discuss it with your bride and really get detailed to what they like. Another thing would be like a wedding wish list party for the bride, where she makes a wish list on her on your personal website, and she'll share it with you. She could put beautiful warmers in there, things to clean her house. I really wish we had dish soap again, but can't complain about that. Just trying to think things that will just keep her house and her life fresh. And then you can kind of gear it towards like a bridal party. Like I like this, like a wedding wish list party. Here's my little guy. I have a few more if you'll stick with me. You could do this is over now, but maybe you could think of this for next summer or even in the winter. You could do it inside, a bring back my bar barbecue, where everybody brings a potluck style, where everybody brings, he wants to say hi.
Hi.
Where everybody brings their favorite dish. And then you guys, this would be a great opportunity to get the bars ahead of time. Everybody brings their favorite dish. You smell the bars. You start taking orders. The rest of these are kind of just like themes. Actually, I do have a couple more that I want to talk about. A mixer party where everybody brings one or two of their favorite bars. This would be, he is so cute, thank you. This would be a great way to get them to grab 2 bars. They have to purchase 2 bars to come to the party. They'll bring their 2 bars. Everybody cuts them up. And you figure out like, oh my gosh, these 2 bars go great together. Put them in a little baggie. You can get those at Amazon, the craft stores. And then they'll be able to take home mixers. A sample party would be along the same lines as you buy all the sample stuff and the things to make the samples. You invite them over. They have fun making the samples, and then they get to take home 3. I would suggest something. I would always do a wax. So like a wax, a counter cleaner, and washer whiffs. And then you could even throw in 1 cotton cleanup. Boom, in a little baggie. They get to take that with them, but you're also still got the testers out. All of these are fun while incorporating your testers and taking orders, okay? Staycation themed party. You could do that at your house, have stuff out in the backyard, make drinks for your friends and appetizers. There's tons of stuff you can find online that's so easy to make. Luau party, Christmas in July. Kind of like the splash bash, you could call it a sprinklers and sniffs with sprinkles for the sprinklers that are going for the kids. A s'mores and sniffs. I mean, everybody loves s'mores. Girls' night out, appetizers and drinks at a local restaurant where you are bringing your testers. Everybody gets together at a local restaurant. You can even step it up a notch and pay for, like at Carrabba's, I love to get a pitcher of sangria. So you can say, hey, 5 of your closest friends, maybe 6, everybody get together at Carrabba's. You buy a pitcher of sangria with your Scentsy card. So not only are you treating them, you're kind of getting the wheels moving and saying like, damn, she paid for, dang, she paid for our drinks with her money that she made through Scentsy. So this might not be as hard as I think it is. And then these came from the beautiful Wendy Heath Newgas from a director call on back in February, but I just figured I'd throw these in as well. Texting party, shopping links, scroll party, Zoom party, flower decorating party. Basket parties can be called different things, bag parties, pocket parties. She had a great idea to do an office party during lunch break. You bring, again, the lunch. They all sit down. She said the perfect thing to do this is a few weeks before a holiday. Get all their shopping done. You provide them lunch. They're good to go. Other ways to book a party are booking blitzes. Those are great. I've invited my team to Starbucks for booking blitzes during the day. We'll chit-chat about, it's like a weekend, we'll chit-chat about all this stuff. And then I say, look, if you'll show up to the booking blitz, I'll buy you a drink at Starbucks. And that's a great way to get your team to come. So the last thing I want to talk about is host commitments for a good party. These can be for both online or in person. You want to ask your host to commit to these things. Like, look, if you want a great party, you say that you'll do these things. He's over here kissing me. I can't take it. He's going to be a ham when I grow up, when we both grow up. So you want to have your host invite 30 to 40 people. Trust me, that many people are not going to show up to somebody's house, nor are they going to show up to an online party. If you invite that many people, then you're guaranteed at least 10 people are going to come. You want to have your host invite them 2 different ways. So ask your host, what are your two favorite ways to communicate? For me, it's probably texting and Facebook Messenger. So you want to have your host invite them both of those ways. You want to have them personally remind them 1 to 2 days before the party. Super important if this is a home party. For an online party, you want them commenting, liking on all of the posts, as many as they can. Participating in any of the giveaways, even though they're not really going to get anything as far as like a prize in the middle of the party. Their stuff is going to come from your host gift and her host rewards, but you still want her, like if you did a Scent Circle game, you still want her participating. Liking, commenting, thanking, tagging people who she thinks would love those products or those scents. Every time that she talks about the party, she's excited. And then the last thing you want her to do is to set a goal. So send her those host rewards. Like, look, for $200 party, you could literally get this mini warmer. You'd only pay $5 for it. And then you get half off of the thing of wax. So have her set a goal. Like, so exactly what this is the warmer she wants to get. I'll just show you. This is my prismatic warmer. That's the warmer she wants to earn. Let's help our host earn the warmer she wants. Not just like, let's help our host get rewards. Like, let's help her get this specific warmer. She loves sunflowers. Let's help her get the sunflower warmer because she loves it and you love your friend. think that's all I got. And then, of course, you're going to want to follow up after you make the sale. Another good reminder, I love Boards. That's an app that you can use for parties. You can set up an entire party on Boards, and then it's integrated into your computer on your keyboard, and you literally just like, it's a copy and paste thing. So it helps me organize my parties, and at the end of the party, if they haven't ordered, it's got my verbiage right there. So I'll just say, hey, Dylan, thanks for coming to Erin's party. We're trying to help her earn this prismatic warmer. Is there any Is there, any scent recommendations I can give you, or any way I can help you place an order? So that's just some stuff that I do. And I'm really looking forward to July and August and getting ready to see where our next incentive trip is, because I'm going to be there, and I hope you guys will too. All right, guys. Bye.